this CB100 goes to Hara, we are going to present our first lecture on Bwmp 2022 on. Firstly, the objective for this report is to implement update awareness regarding the sovereignty of microplastic towards human and environment. Secondly, is to practice the health that they have to reduce microplastic pollution. Thirdly, is to educate suitable and demonstration to deal with the microplastic pollution problem. Lastly, is to benchmark the practice that have been taken by Malaysia and other countries. On the action that have been taken by Malaysia to handle the plastic waste, this Malaysia has organized a community collection initiative which is called the recyclable plastic. Malaysia government also encourage the public to cultivate a habit of apprenticeship, which are reduce, reuse, and recycle. Therefore, the national cycle range increased from 30.67% in 2020 to 31.52% in 2022. There also a movement toward more single-use plastic in Pakistan and Malaysia. Then, in that, no store package also reusable food container non-plastic item also introduced in that program. Malaysia also initiated the waste to energy incineration, which is convert the plastic waste into the clean energy. Benchmarking on the action that have been taken by the China is ban on the production, retail, and use of any plastic bags. China also introduced a draft of EU regulation opinion on the further strengthening the control of plastic pollution and promote the alternative product of plastic. They also ban on the plastic import. Benchmarking on the action that has been taken by Japan is banning all the retail shops from providing free plastic shopping bags and export the plastic waste to other countries. Japan also encouraged the citizens to participate in
Let's go to our first learning issue, which is what is microplastic. So the term microplastic coined in 2004 is used to describe the smaller plastic particles. And plastic that are less than 5 millimeters in length, about the size of a sesame seed, are called microplastic. So this is how plastic breaks down into a microplastic through UV rays and wind and even waves. So let's go through the origin. So the microplastic originates from microbursts from personal care production, pellets and powders and fragments degraded from larger plastic products. Microplastic generated on lands can make their way to ocean via drainage system, waterway system, or even through air. So let's go to the impact. So human exposure to microplastic can occur through inhalation, ingestion, or thermal contact. This can cause disruption of immunity, metabolic alteration, oxidative stress, and many more. So microplastic cause different degrees of harm to aquatic life. Eventually, this will increase the toxicity of pollutant to organism, and eventually they will die.
Okay, so about the consumptions of plastic and its production across global. Okay, so based on researchers, according to 26 of study research, there's amounts of microplastic particles that are found in fishes, shellfish, production of plastics. There are 28 of EU members of states, which is Norway, Switzerland, which have produced over 85 million tons of plastic in 2019. And so, in addition to importing the plastic trash from other nations, Malaysia is the industry leader in the world for the production of plastics with 30 billion ringgit, and it has been struggling with the issue of plastic pollution. China is ranked as first place, right? This is because there are about 91% of plastic produced that has never been recycled. For India, the scientists in charge has sampled the water of the bay and eventually found out that 10 kilometers of microplastic and fiber was swirling up at the Bay of Bengal. The Japanese coasts are a home for significant amount of biodiversity, and they are also notorious for having a high concentration of microplastic. The last one is Malaysia. So the study have shown that people in this country has eaten up about 5 grams of plastic a week since the microplastic has terribly polluted the water source of Malaysia.
Sustainability development. Sustainability based on Bwmp report, the concept of sustainability first appeared in Bwmp report published in 1987. This document, which also referred to as our human future, was elaborated for the United Nations (UN) in order to warn about the negative environmental consequences of economic development and globalization. So sustainability is try to secure present need without compromising future generation. How? Without giving up any legacy. Assuming that the nature and the environment are not irreversible resources, sustainability promotes social development, seeking cohesion between community, focus on economic goals that generate value for all. So the only one related to microplastic is the 41 from Sustainable Development Goal, SDG. So the United Nations explains SDG 40 to reduce marine plastic pollution on a global scale as concept and be used to the ocean, seas, and resources for sustainable development. In particular, the United Nations set a target to prevent and reduce marine pollution for all kinds, particularly from land-based activity, including marine debris and native pollution by 2035. So SDG 40 is the only SDG that daily address plastic pollution to an indicator, despite the fact that plastic pollution are a major source of pollution and to marine and aquatic systems. So that's all from sustainability.